And we start off with that wild chase ending with a man shot to death by police, but only after this driver rams into several police cars with a truck and nearly hit several people just walking down the street. Thanks for choosing us. I'm Steve Irvin. This chase started about 8:55 this morning near 27th Avenue and Lower Buckeye in Phoenix and ended nearly 2 hours later at Superstition Boulevard and Ironwood and Apache Junction. And we have live in-depth coverage. ABC 15's Brian Webb starts us off by taking us along the route this guy took. And Brian, amazing, no innocent bystanders were hurt by this guy.
This is such a wild ride. You can't even make this stuff up. Police, hours later, are still trying to figure out what this man was doing, where all he was going. Basically, he went from the West Valley all the way over to Apache Junction. Police and firefighters in pursuit, even a hitchhiker picked up along the way. The truck was stolen at this West Valley waste treatment plant, 27th Avenue and Lower Buckeye. It's 8:55 a.m. Then speeds by a nearby fire station and a fire truck starts to follow.
Pretty scary. I mean, first thought was just to get my kids in the house and then let's go see what's going on, I guess.
The driver makes his way to this spot in Tempe at Broadway and Priest and rams a police car. That's after making a U-turn on the highway and driving the wrong way down more than one street and attempting to ram at least 11 police cars along the way.
And then we hear him saying, "Get away from the white truck, he's a wanted felon or something."
Police tell us the suspect tried to carjack a man at this Tempe QT at Broadway and Terrace. When the man refuses to give up his car, the suspect rams it with the stolen truck and drives on. When he gets to Mesa, he even picks up a hitchhiker who quickly realizes this situation isn't good and gets out.
He literally pulled up like nothing was happening and asked for 2 energy drinks. You know, we just thought he was crazy. We're like, no.
Now all the way to Apache Junction, still with those firefighters and police from several cities in pursuit, a Phoenix police officer takes a shot and kills the driver. The chase ends near Ironwood and Superstition Avenue. It's 10:15 a.m.
Came back around here and then he rammed into a cop car and then we heard gunshots.
And that's how it ended. Police know who this man is now. At last check, they're trying to identify his family members before releasing his name. And hopefully along the way, Steve, we will all figure out why he took half the valley on this crazy ride this morning.
Yeah, sounds like a really desperate guy. We want to go now to Navita Fergani, where this chase ended. We know it ended in a shootout. Navita, what happened?
Well, basically, Steve, this 1.5-hour pursuit ended right here at Ironwood and Superstition Boulevard at this convenience store. If you look just past the crime scene tape and the gas station, that's where the truck is. I do believe the suspect is still on scene right now. I'm told the 51-year-old suspect stole that utility truck, pulled into the convenience store just minutes before police opened fire. I was able to speak to witnesses who were able to describe his last living moments.
They asked us to get him 2 energy drinks. He literally pulled up like nothing was happening and asked for 2 energy drinks.
I saw the helicopter and then he was speaking to the microphone and he said, "Get away from the white truck, get away from the white truck." And we weren't sure, so we all peeked our heads out and we saw the guy sitting over there in the white truck and he was talking with some other people in the store.
He gets back into the roadway. The Special Assignments Unit officers that sees this is now out of his truck and on his feet. He's walking over to the vehicle. The driver is still attempting to get away, and at that point, our SAU officer feels that he has endangered our officers and the public enough, and he approached the vehicle, and when the suspect attempted to leave again, he fired at the suspect.
And now this area is extremely populated. A lot of people at the car wash, a lot of people at the convenience store. So luckily in this scenario, no one else was hurt, from officers to people that were witnessing, just the suspect. Police still looking into motive. They don't know if drugs or alcohol were involved in this case. They're still waiting on toxicology. Right now they're also looking into the suspect's criminal history to see if it might give them any idea why the suspect was doing this. Steve?
Yeah, and of course we're looking into his history as well. We're going to do a lot more on that. We'll bring you more tonight at 8 o'clock.